Okay, our mission, our destination in this video presentation is to find the lowest common multiple between a series of three expressions. What we're going to work with is a wacky way, and that's using colors and shapes. We're going to take the exact same concept and principles and apply them to a series of three expressions where we're asked to find the lowest common multiple. But first, let's work with this wacky way where we have colors and shapes. As you can see, we have the shape of a blue square, yellow circle, and a pink triangle. So we're looking for the lowest common multiple, and the way to find that is by asking questions. So the first thing you want to ask is, what is common between all these shapes? Well, I'm going to look at, there are three elements. There's the square and the circle and the circle triangle together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to consider these two guys together. I'm going to put the square and the circle together and the circle and the triangle together. If you look at it like that, you can still work out the lowest common multiple. So what we do is we ask what's common to both sides. Well, what's common to both sides is what shape? The circle. Good. So we got the circle. Then you go to one side. I'm going to go to this side. Remember I said I'm going to treat these together. Even though they're not, I'm going to put them together. So we've got a square and a circle. So we go, what's missing from here that's present on this side? So what's missing from this side that's present on the other side? Well, what's present on this side is and available, and missing from this side is that triangle, isn't it? So we put the triangle here. Good. Now we go to this side. We ask the same question. What's missing from this side that you can find present on this side? Well, it's going to be the square, isn't it? So, therefore, the lowest common multiple between a square, circle, circle, triangle is square, circle, triangle. So that's our lowest common multiple. We're going to take those principles and apply them right over here to a series of three expressions. So let me just expose them to you. Okay, there we go. Now you'll notice it's three expressions. We have the x and the x plus 2 and the x squared minus 4. Now the first thing I want to do is factor this or expand it out, write it in factor form. That way we can see all the individual multiples there so we can find the lowest common multiple. So let me just write this out. Now that's a difference of two squares, which means if I was to factor that out, I would write it up like this. I would write down, that would be, let me just write it here, it would be x plus 2 and x minus 2. So they're both different. And over here we've got the x plus 2. And over here we have the x. I'll just put that in x in red there. Put a comma there, put the word and in there. Okay, x plus 2, x plus 2, x minus 2. So now let's apply the same principles we used here over here with these expressions. So I'm going to treat these guys, I'm going to consider them as together, and these two guys together also. So we take one side, this side over here, and we ask the question. But before we ask that question, we ask the question between both of them. We ask what's common to both sides. What's common? Well, what's common is the x plus 2 and the x plus 2. So we write down here x plus 2. That's common to both sides, because we're looking for the lowest common multiple. So now that we've got the lowest common multiple, which is x plus 2 between this side and this side, we go to one side, any side. I'm going to pick the one on the left. We're going to ask a question, and it's what is missing from this side that's present on this side? So what's missing? Well, we've got an x plus 2 and an x, but what's missing that's over here? Well, we don't have an x minus 2 here, so we write down, okay, x minus 2. Now we go to this side and we ask what's missing from here that's available there. Well, we've got an x plus 2 and an x plus 2, but x minus 2, but we don't have an x because there's an x here. So we put down an x here. Therefore, the lowest common multiple between the three expressions x, x plus 2, x squared minus 4 is x, x plus 2, x minus 2.